Welcome to Básico Inglés 4.0, the radio show with Kyle Miller. Following class by class, step by step, the material of Básico Inglés 4.0 on Aprende Inglés TV. Class 163. Let's go! Beginner. Hello, friends, and welcome back to the program. Welcome to class number 163. Yes, getting started today with a little review of yesterday's content. Back in class 162, we were reviewing some verbs that we have seen, que hemos visto durante los últimos clases. In recent classes, in the last few classes, we've practiced with the verb to leave, salir, irse, to arrive, llegar, to eat, comer, to drink, beber, to get up, levantarse, claro, acostarse, como era, to go to bed, gritar, which is the verb to shout, susurrar, to whisper, despegar, un avión, to take off. So when a plane takes off. Aterrizar, to land. Did you whisper anything yesterday? Did you whisper anything yesterday? Yes, I whispered something yesterday. Did I whisper on the radio last week? Yes. Yes, Kyle, you whispered something on the radio. I did. I whispered. I think when we practiced the verb to whisper, I whispered. I did. I whispered. Did you drink a cup of coffee this morning? Yes, I drank a cup of coffee this morning. Did you leave home before 9 o'clock? Yes, I left home before 9 o'clock. Did you eat a sandwich yesterday? Yes, I ate a sandwich yesterday. Did you leave the office early last week? Last Friday? Yes, I left the office early last Friday. Did you arrive to the office on time? Yes, I arrived to the office on time. Did you drink a Coca-Cola yesterday? Yes, I drank a Coca-Cola. Did you go to bed early? Yes, I went to bed early. Okay, so we've practiced with these verbs. Good. I want to move on because I feel we've practiced with them a lot. And I'm confident in your ability. I think let's move on to something maybe a little more challenging. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our translation list, our second last translation list. Let's do it. Translation. All right, it's time for our translation list. We saw this one yesterday, so it should be no problem. I know that you're studying at home, you're reviewing. You can see the list today, this list, the same list today on the television as well. We follow the content here day by day on the radio portion of the course. Number 1. Vamos a ir a un lugar lejos de aquí. We're going to go to a place far from here. We're going to go to a place far from here. Number 2. Vamos a gastar todo nuestro dinero. We're going to spend all our money. We could also say we're going to spend all of our money. You can say it either way. We're going to spend all of our money. We're going to spend all our money. And we have the contraction, we're. We are, we're. Vamos a divertirnos. We're going to have a good time. Yes, we're going to have a good time. Vamos a quedarnos allí durante un mes. We're going to stay there for a month. We're going to stay there for a month. Number 5. ¿Qué vas a hacer esta noche? What are you going to do tonight? What are you going to do tonight? No voy a hacer nada. En inglés, en voz alta, no voy a hacer nada. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. Number 7. ¿Por qué no hacemos algo? Why don't we do something? Why don't we do something? Number 8. ¿Cómo qué? Like what? ¿Cómo qué? Like what? Podemos ver una película. We can see a movie. We can see a movie. Number 10. Podemos hacer muchas cosas. We can do a lot of things. We can do a lot of things. Number 11. Puedes venir con nosotros si quieres. You can come with us if you want. You can come with us if you want. Number 12. No puedo ir ahora. I can't go now. I can't go now. No puedo ir ahora. I can't go now. All right. How did you do? Did you get them all right? Did anyone get them all right? Maria? I know you're listening, Maria. Did you get them all right? Sergio. Sergio, did you get them all right? Javier. Some of these people that write in and ask me questions. Sergio asked me a few questions. Javier, Maria. Luis also. Andres, you should have them all right. I know you study hard, Andres. Okay. Now let's move on and take a look. Well, what time is it? Let's hear the little sound here to tell us what we have to do. Word of the day. Ah, that's right. Thank you very much, Jingle, the ráfaga, the jingle there. Thank you very much, Jingle, for reminding us it is time for our word of the day. Our word of the day is power. Power, which is poder, or también potencia. Power. Power. Yes, who has the power? Richard Vaughn has power in this company. He has the most power. He has a lot more power than I have in this company. Yes, he has the most power. He has the authority. Also, power with an engine. If an engine is powerful, it has a great deal of power. Yes. My father has a new car that's quite powerful. It has a lot of power. It's good to have a powerful car in Canada in the wintertime to deal with the snow and ice. It's good to have a powerful car. So his car has a lot of power. Potencia. Or also poder. So power. Okay, now it's time, as we move into class number 163, to look at a verb. This is the verb to retire, que es jubilarse. To retire, jubilarse, to retire. So my father retired a few years ago. He retired and then he went and bought his powerful car. That's right. He retired a few years ago. He retired, probably, quite a few years ago now. Remember, cuando se coge la jubilación anticipada, en inglés decimos to take early retirement. To take early retirement. My father took early retirement. It was his choice, though. He decided to retire a bit young. So when you retire, in Spain, when you reach the age of 65, you're entitled to a pension. But really, retirement retirement isn't really related to your pension. It's just related to when you decide to stop working. So you could retire when you're 50 if you want. It just means you decide to stop working. Usually, people retire when they're old enough to have a pension so that they can have a suitable, an appropriate income, un fuente de dinero, a source of income. Okay, are you retired? I'm sure a lot of people listening now are retired. Are you retired? Maybe you are. Did you retire last year? Or maybe you're thinking about retirement. I'm thinking about retirement, not planning to retire anytime soon, but I think about it someday. Well, I think about it and what I will do. There are a lot of things that I will do when I retire. Will you retire when you're 65? I hope to retire a little bit before, if I can afford to. And then do some traveling. I think I'll travel when I retire. Will you retire when you're 65? Will you retire when you're 70? Will you retire when you're 60? So give me an affirmative answer. Did your neighbor retire last month? Yes, my neighbor retired last month. Did he retire from the army? Yes, he retired from the army. Okay. So the verb to retire, jubilarse, to retire, not retire, to retire. All right. Vocabulary of the day. Yes, friends, it is time for our vocabulary of the day, our 5 words of vocabulary. The first word, además de. Además de, we say, in addition to. In addition to the vocabulary of the day, we have a bit more grammar to discuss before the end of the class. Yes, in addition to the vocabulary of the day. Pedazo, trozo. Piece, piece. Give me a piece of cake. Give me a piece of pizza. A piece, un trozo, pedazo, a piece, piece. P-I-E-C-E. P-I-E-C-E, piece. Educado. I like people that are, or people who are, educado, polite. Polite. Please be polite. I try to be polite with you. Do I try to be polite with you? Am I polite enough? I think so. I try to be polite, educado. Riesgo, riesgo. Risk, risk. And we normally take risks. We use the verb to take a risk. And we also have the verb to risk. I can't risk my job. I can't, and it's the same in Spanish. It can be a noun or it can be a verb. Risk. He risked it all in the casino. Gambling. He risked a lot of money. Hasta ahora. Hasta ahora. So far. So far. Now with so far, we have to use the present perfect. We haven't seen the present perfect yet, but we will look at it in class. We will practice with it later in the course. So far, with so far, we always use the present perfect. So far, we have seen 163 classes. Wow! 163 classes already? Yes. So far, we have seen 163 classes. So far, hasta ahora. It's like saying up to now, but we say so far. Finally, the last thing we have here to look at is the verb to say. Decir. But to say in the negative. So, did you say anything? No, I didn't say anything. So to say, ella dijo algo. She said something. Did you say anything? No, I didn't say anything. Él dijo algo. He said something. Did he say anything? Yes, he said something. But let's practice here in the negative. Did she say her name? Did she say her name? No, she didn't say her name. Did he say a prayer? Una oración? A prayer, like in church. Did he say a prayer? No, he didn't say a prayer. Did he say what he wanted? No, he didn't say what he wanted. Did he say why he came here? No, he didn't say why he came here. Did he say where he was going? No, he didn't say. So, en voz alta. No, he didn't say where he was going. Did he say if he was going to a party? No, he didn't say if he was going to a party. Okay? So remember, para decir si tú lo dices, we say if you say so. No se dice if you say it. No, if you say so. You have to study every day. Well, if you say so, si tú lo dices, profe, si tú lo dices, if you say so. And yes, it's important to study every day. Okay? So keep studying, ladies and gentlemen. Keep studying. Every one of you. Keep reading. Use the student manual, the student guide here. It's very helpful. Study along. Listen to the show every day. Watch the show on TV. You can do it. You got to make that effort. Keep making the effort, and I promise, in 40 classes, you'll be very happy. We only have about 41 more classes. So let's keep going. Good job. Let's take a break, and I'll be back in a few minutes with the intermediate class. Bye-bye.